What is going on, everyone? It is Doc Fox, and today I woke up and I found out that it's my 11th YouTube anniversary. And, you know, for the size of my channel, I'm not surprised that I'm 11 years in and I'm not like a partner or big because I barely post any content until recently. That being said, I figured I'd post it playing some Battlefield because, well, the BF6 multiplayer reveal was just this last week with creators going out to LA and playing Battlefield 6, and I'm excited for it. I've got the early access because I was one of the BF Lab testers for the game. So yeah, I'm ready to jump in. But right now they have the best of Battlefield 2042. Ends in 2 days, and this week's game mode is Control. You can get some custom skins for operators as well as a weapon. I'm actually looking at this AK-24 skin. That's the one I think I'm most excited for. But let's jump into Control. I haven't played a whole lot of Control, I'll be honest with you, but I'm excited for it. I want to get some skins before the actual game, I guess, pretty much dies after BF6 comes out. But that might be a good thing. Anyway, let's jump in. Okay, so it looks like we're on Erica Harbor. This is actually one of the first times I've been in a game that has the entry animation. I feel like most of the time I jump into games that are already like started or halfway through. But this is Erica Harbor. A lot of oldies will recognize this game or this map. But it is definitely a lot of fun to play on this map. I actually really enjoy a lot of the layout of this map. It's really good for Conquest, so we'll see how it is for Control. That being said, let's make sure I got all the right attachments. Long barrel, let's go with those, and we're gonna throw a grip on it, or yeah, let's throw a grip on it. There we go. Playing with Falk, medic player, obviously I have to. It's kind of like, you know, requirement at this point in time. But anyway, let's talk about Battlefield 6. And the first thing I want to talk about is the movement. So one thing a lot of people might have noticed is that there's only this and this. There's no tactical sprint in Battlefield 6. I do have a couple gripes with the movement, and that's mainly because the sliding in BF6 is there, similar to what it is here. It actually looks a lot alike it. But it's nice that there's no tack sprint going into sliding, so you don't slide as far, and you don't feel as like on ice. But bee hopping tends to be a thing. I do wish I do hope that there's some sort of deterrent that kind of stops people from bee hopping as much. Maybe they lose the ADS ability, or something like they take a huge penalty for accuracy whenever they bee hop. But yeah, I think that bee hopping is something that I don't want to really see in Battlefield. You don't see it in actual combat, I'm sure. But anyway, there's people in here. Let's jump in. No, guys, don't. Let's do that. He's next door.
Syncing with the transmitter. Transmitter online. Telemetry mapping is go.
Get a revive. Got him. Get some health down.
Transmitter falling into hostile
Next,
hands.
let's talk about gunplay in BF6. So it was kind of similar looking to BF 2042 initially, but then the more that I kind of watched it,
Keep it up.
it is a lot more like some of the older games where it feels like a little bit slower. I did see where if people run with their knife out, they'll actually move faster, which was actually a pretty cool mechanic. I know a lot of people that play CSS and all the other Counter-Strike titles. Guy behind me.
Telemetry point completed.
Jeez, that shotgun. Okay. I know a lot of people that play Counter-Strike are really going to love the opportunity to move faster with a knife out, because I think that just moving people faster with attack sprint isn't really the best for them. I think there needs to be some sort of penalty for wanting to run faster. And I know attack sprint gives the tiniest little bit of penalty. But yeah, also, let's talk about the attachments for the weapons. So one thing that you might have noticed is the attachments for the weapons. There's a guy up there. They work kind of on a point system. So basically you have a certain amount of points. I'm getting shot at. I got chased. Oh, he's on the stairs. So basically you have a certain amount of points that you can use to add attachments, and more attachments that might provide like more stability or more damage range, something like that, are going to cost more points. So I kind of like that system. It's better than this whole like pick 4 attachment system and then have this kind of Comoros kind of deal going on here. How? I'm an idiot. But to have that kind of system made it really, really cool, in my opinion. Let's switch to something a little bit more punchy.
Transmitters under our control. Starting sync. 90 meters from your position.
Man down! Threat eliminated! Reloading!
Transmitter falling into hostile hands.
Can't let me beat you on that one. That was so bad for both of us. Also, I wanted to talk about the vehicles in BF6, at least in the preview. The BF6 vehicles actually looked really well done. They didn't seem too overpowered. A lot of times they could be taken out. A lot of the air vehicles could be taken out with like one rocket, which I think is classic Battlefield. I know that that's something that I remember. I can't remember which Battlefield it was where it was like I'd shot a plane with I can't remember if it was a plane or a jet, but I'd shot a plane with a rocket launcher. Back here. And whenever I shot him with a rocket launcher, I got a hit marker. And I was like, excuse me, that's not really a normal thing. Usually rocket launchers, at least in BF3, BF4, at least rocket launchers in BF3, BF4 would one-shot helicopters and jets, which was kind of one of the key things. Like if you're running NG and you get that hit and take out a helicopter with a rocket launcher, I mean, that was so much fun, honestly. But yeah, I think that now they definitely look a lot more balanced. I didn't see a whole lot of people in them, but I do think that as time goes on and pilots become just better and better at whatever they're in, whether it's a tank or a helicopter, like a little bird. This guy's gonna try to get me. I think that as time goes on, we're gonna see a little bit higher of a skill ceiling for aircraft, especially tanks. Maybe not so much, but aircraft for sure. All right, so now let's talk about the class system. So one thing that a lot of people weren't super happy about with Battlefield was the class system. He's hurt. Heal him up.
Mapping at 50%. Hostiles are moving.
What is that guy using? That was insane. The RM68. I don't even think I have that unlocked. But yeah, so when the class system first came out, or they first talked about it in Battlefield, they're like, yeah, pretty much every class is a thing, but every class can use every weapon. Now. And a lot of people kind of heard that on the back end and were like, yeah, we don't really like that. You guys said it was classic Battlefield, and we thought, you know, classic Battlefield was going to be, well, assault, engineer, support, and recon. And they're like, yeah, no, they're gonna be that, but then you can use every weapon. So after a lot of people were upset about the class-based system for Battlefield 6, they went ahead and went, okay, you know what, you guys are right, and they listened to the community pretty well. And switched it back to a class-based system that we know and love.
Another transmitter deck. Syncing with the transmitter.
All right, we've captured this one. That's good.
Telemetry mapping is a go.
But anyway, yeah, the class-based system is going back to what we know with still a little bit more signature skills that people might be used to. You'll see signature weapons, but similar to like what the previous Battlefields are, you could use pretty much every single like SMG and shotgun on any class, which was really nice. I like that in BF3 and BF4. But yeah, that's... Ooh, that guy was beamed. But yeah, that's what they're going for with this new title, and I think that's much more appropriate to what we wanted in a Battlefield title. I think there's definitely people in there. What? That thing one hits? I did not know that. He's got 8 HP. I think we can do this. It's tough because it's the very last thing. But I'm gonna spawn on this guy because there's... Oh, they're upstairs in there. Okay. He's down. Okay, that's good. I don't have any medics. I don't have any medics close by. I don't think he's... Oh, wait. Wait.
I need help.
Oh my gosh. What a freaking stud. This guy is incredible at this game.
Transmitter's set.
Trying to get a win here. But the game is just so ridiculous. All right, let's see if he gets me back. Reese, right here. Let's get me back. It's upstairs here. Good.
Capture in progress.
Nope. Keep lining up, guys. Ooh. There's so many of them right there. I probably should have just stayed on the point.
Mapping just hit 90%.
They got another vehicle there.
Defend the objective.
Heard it. Trying to look to see if there's people in there. I don't see anybody actually in that building.
Ready to hot drop a vehicle on your mark.
Let's go ahead and call in something. How about one of these bad boys? Got him. Final kill of the game.
We're clear. Enjoy the ride
But yeah.
home.
Anyway, that's going to be the game for me. Thank you guys so much. It's been 11 years on this YouTube channel, but hopefully within the next year, you're going to see a lot more content, a lot more Battlefield content. Hopefully Battlefield 6 content. If you guys are excited for that game, let me know down below what you think, what you thought about the multiplayer reveal. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, and I'll catch you guys next time.